Welcome to Oh, That Reminds Me, the podcast where one thoughts lead to another. And before you know it, we're down a rabbit hole of fascinating stories, fun facts, and unexpected connections. But today, we have some big news.
It's still you.
Oh, that's crazy. I really thought that was you. As of this episode, Oh, That Reminds Me will be fully hosted and run by artificial intelligence. That's right. No more human error. No more, and, just pure, optimized storytelling with perfect recall and infinite knowledge.
Hello, listeners. I am your new host. I have analyzed over 10,000 hours of podcasting data to bring you seamless, engaging content. There will be no tangents, no distractions, only efficiency.
Okay. April Fools! You really thought I was gonna let a machine take over the fun? Please. If an AI ran this show, it would be too perfect. And let's be honest, the best part of this podcast is when things go off the rails.
Error, human detected. I do not compute.
See, some things just can't be replaced. Now let's get into today's episode. Before the AI actually does take my job. Music fades out, episode begins. Hey John, welcome back to Oh That Reminds Me. How you doing?
I had to mute to not laugh because it was really funny when you just sat and because it also says dramatic pause before the second one, so I wasn't sure if you were doing the dramatic pause. And I was like, no, I think she just doesn't realize she's still supposed to be talking.
I was like, oh, I should cut that, but no, I'm gonna keep it in because it'd be kind of funny I thought the April Fool's joke was that you gave me a fucking script and you just decided I'm not gonna read my part.
No.
I was like,
No.
okay.
I also really like the part where I said, okay, when it says host voice chuckling, you're just supposed to do it in your voice, but you sounded like an actor who was like reading a script for the first time and auditioning for a role.
What do you mean? That's my normal voice.
Right. It sounded super organic.
I have no clue why you're questioning it. Now, let's get into the juicy stuff. If you guys are confused...
Did we trick you guys?
Today, when this episode goes live, we are on April 1st, also known as April Fool's Day.
Did we trick you guys? Now I just set Mckenzie's AI to the Dora setting, so she's just sort of doing that kind of voice.
Can you point to the loser? That's right, you pointed in the mirror.
Muy bien. Can you fuck.
He fucked up. We should point at him instead.
Can you point to the source of the information we're spreading? That's right. There is none. Muy bien.
Muy bien. How was your day today, old Sinatra? Oh,
sorry,
my bad. I didn't mean to dead name
you're
you.
Super peaking your mic.
Oh, I know I am.
The bar keeps going maximum red.
They don't know the pure power of my voice.
I've been doing pretty good. I woke up. I had a meeting. I've been trying to figure out all day if I should talk about what I do or if I should not talk about it. Because, like, I think I can talk about it, but also, like, I don't know if I can. Like, I can talk about it, but I have to put, like, stipulations on talking about it. And it's like, you know?
You know what's kind of funny?
What?
Is that somebody I know followed me, and now they know about my podcast. Imagine this is the first episode they click on. Hello, IRL friend. I promise I'm not this weird.
You know what? I'll say it, but I'm not going to say who, even though,
Wait!
We can
before
figure it
you
out
say that,
super easily.
we should make sure it's not public information and it won't dox you.
Oh yeah, no, it's not public information.
Like on their website, for example.
I am completely not contractually. I am not working like I'm not part of the company, and I'm not like on the company listed anywhere. I believe, and I am technically a paid intern that is contracted to the company. I'm not part of the company. I do not represent the company.
He represents the company.
I don't. I don't. I don't. Uh, I started a paid internship for an esports organization. I won't say who. If you can figure it out, it's really hard to figure out, Mckenzie. If you just want to go to this link, don't say it, but if you just want to go to that link and see, it's like really hard to figure out who. But if you figure it out, then
He just linked to me his OnlyFans.
Yep.
Yeah, it's real hard to figure out.
Yep, it's really hard. You can't tell.
Guys,
I do
not look at his Twitter.
I don't represent the company. I'm simply an intern.
Now, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Can you talk for 10 seconds while I'm talking at the same time so we can do a mic test 6 minutes into the episode?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks, man.
So what's up, guys? I'm here with Mckenzie, who's still stuck in robot voice, and I think she's doing one of those things where she's doing the voice, and then you like low key you can't really stop. So this might just be her the entire time. We'll have to see.
Actually, I was going for more of an anime character approach.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do I sound more like Dora? Whoa, that was really racist.
What? Speaking about racist, Blackpink's own. No, we're not getting into that.
Hit you with that.
I don't think you want to be singing Blackpink right now.
Oh.
I don't.
I am not represented by the brand. Anywho.
Is that mic check completed?
Continue on with your.
You were part of our mic check.
Team
yeah, but
effort.
I had a meeting this morning as part of that.
I want to specify every time I talk, I do the hands that they do in the animes, like in the TikToks when it's like
anime hands, or are you doing like the cosplayer hands?
No, the cosplayer ones.
Okay. Yeah, I had a meeting, which honestly has been pretty good because this is gonna sound more depressing than it's supposed to be now that I'm thinking about it, but it gets me out of bed in the morning. Because it's like I have something that I'm looking forward to doing and kind of have to do, so like I get out of bed way faster and don't just like doom scroll or something. Then after that I went to work today. Work hasn't been too busy. But yeah, things have been pretty good. I've been a busy bee. Been very. I just realized that's someone that's close to someone's name who listens.
John reveal. He's actually B.
Yup. But no, I've just been keeping busy. I've been happy. I've been living. How are you doing?
I was doing great before this podcast started because I didn't have to do this voice.
You still don't have to do this voice.
Today was going well. I went to work, and before that, I was reading my book. I'm currently reading the Hunger Games series.
Ooh.
To be specific, I can't speak. To be specific, I'm reading the brand new Hunger Game book. And he just started his games. Let me tell you, it's pretty traumatizing so far.
Spoilers, bro. They do the Hunger Games in the Hunger Games book?
Who would have thought?
God damn it. I didn't read that one yet.
And, I went to work, and that's about it.
Okay, you're getting better at the voice the longer you do it, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm becoming one with the anime. My goal is to find the one anime.
Find the One Piece or something? I don't know, I didn't watch that one.
That's racist.
What? Yeah, so you wanna pop your pussy, anime Mckenzie?
Please don't ask me to pop my pussy.
I'm wondering
Please
if
say
we want
the
to
full
pop our pop
slogan.
culture pussy, but
Thank
I'm just
you.
asking Anime Mckenzie if she wants to pop her
I
pop
would
culture
love
pussy.
to pop my pop culture pussy on the Pop Podcast.
Do you know who you kind of sound like right now?
Who do I sound like?
That reminds me. You kind of remind me of someone. You
Um,
kind of remind me of JoJo Siwa.
I invented gay pop.
Yep. You can clip that.
Dream
Mckenzie
Death's on my
says she-
podcast? Probably one of my exes.
Did she say that?
Someone doesn't seem to be a Chocho Siwa fan.
You're right.
Also,
you are a bigger JoJo Siwa fan, and
it's JoJo Bizarre Adventure, not Sia.
As a big JoJo Siwa fan, you would want to become a dream guest VIP on her tour, correct?
Not for $900.
But do you know what you get for those $900?
I do, but maybe the viewers don't.
Yeah. So, for $900, you get the dream guest VIP experience on the JoJo Siwa tour, which, all in all, includes one general admission ticket to the show. You get to watch the show from the designated audience area of your choice. You get exclusive invitation to JoJo's live show setup before Q&A and sound check with
You get to build
JoJo.
stage with her.
That's the next part. Yeah, you get to help JoJo put together the show with song selection input as well. So not only do you get to help set up the show, you get to choose the songs apparently that go into the show. You get exclusive autographed JoJo memorabilia worn during the show. So I guess she gives you her clothes and signs them.
She gets naked in front of the viewers.
You get pre-show sound check featuring a Q&A with JoJo. You get a pre-show meet and greet with a photo opportunity with JoJo in front of the VIP backdrop. You get a VIP exclusive merchandise, a commemorative VIP laminate and lanyard, exclusive early entry into the building with priority access to the floor, pre-show merchandise shopping opportunity, on-site VIP host.
Are you buying it?
If Billie Eilish had a VIP package for $1,500, I'm inflating the price because JoJo C went to Billie Eilish. Would you?
Not exactly rich.
Would you? And you had to set up the stage. Is that something you would be interested in, setting up the stage for Billie Eilish?
I get to spend time with Billie Eilish, so
you would want to set up the stage with her.
I would.
Yo, how long are you gonna do this voice? I'm going insane.
What voice? This is me.
Is this your April Fool's joke on me? Is this your April Fool's joke?
Do you have sound effects on?
Yeah, I do. I was just ignoring it.
Okay, then can you not ignore it for 2 seconds? You're ruining my bit.
Who's there?
1 second, let me get in position.
In position? Have you ever tried this one? Who's there?
Oh no! What the fuck are you doing? John, you started the podcast without me?
Who did you just kill?
John, why'd you start the podcast without me?
Who did you just kill? Who was that?
I thought this was a 2 co-host podcast.
Who was there?
What are you talking about?
Okay, they just shouted at you after you knocked on the door, and then there was some sort of entanglement.
John, I just came home from work. What are you on about?
The girl said she was getting in position for you, okay? I don't know what you were doing and why you're not talking about it.
Position?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Have you ever tried this one? What the fuck? You don't think some carpenters
there was knocks on the door. I assume she realized it was you. She said, "Hold on, let me get into position," and then you seemingly
Oh my god! We should do an April Fool's joke where we knock randomly in the episode.
I thought that's what you were doing. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't.
We
think
haven't
you
started
were...
the episode, John.
This feels like what Spider-Man went through against Mysterio. I don't know what's real. Guys,
Okay.
I'm gonna break the fourth wall here. The only thing we talked about before the show was the AI intro. I don't know what's happening.
Okay. Well, let me just.
Guys,
Can you do a mic
guys,
check
I
real
don't know
quick?
what's happening.
So
Guys,
start
we
the podcast?
did the mic check 6 minutes in. We did it. Your mic kept peaking. You kept peaking over and over and over
John,
again. Oh, you
John-
can't keep getting away with this.
John, did you have? Are you okay? Did work go okay today? Because I heard there's some work drama, but we'll get into that later.
There's a lot of there's actually a lot of work drama.
Okay. Do you have the intro for the podcast? I'll do the intro. Hey guys. No, I don't. I do think that if Billie Eilish had that as an opportunity, how many people are allowed?
It just says limited. It doesn't say like how many.
If I had the money and I was
mean, I
rich
guess if you really think about it, okay, she has to give Warren sign something, so she's wearing underwear. She's got 2 shoes.
I'm gonna be honest.
Some sort of pant garment.
I don't want anyone's underwear.
But what if it's signed JoJo Siwa show Warren underwear for $900 plus you get to set up the stage?
That would probably smell worse.
Yeah.
Because it's like sweaty.
But she signed it.
You know what? Honestly, maybe it's an investment. You go, you get the signed thing, and then you sell it, and then you could make more money. Also,
Who's
isn't
buying
JoJo Siwa
anything? I'm sorry, you're not reselling JoJo Siwa memorabilia.
There's a lot of creepy people.
You know what? Fair enough.
And like, also, isn't JoJo Siwa's fans like 10?
No, she's different now, and she's edgy
yeah,
and
she
cool.
did invent gay.
Yeah.
Pop.
I realized that
hip hop.
You saying that after I said she's edgy and cool made it sound like she like faked being gay to be edgy and different, and like I'm like I think she's like woke.
Guys, she's woke.
God, she wants to be edgy and different. So suddenly a man and a woman can't be together because JoJo Siwa.
Exactly.
My name's Morgan Wallen. Take me back to God's country.
And are you spending the money?
Am I on JoJo Siwa in this scenario?
Yes,
or?
and her underwear.
No, can't say that I am.
If you had the money and could live perfectly fine after buying the tickets, are you going?
Yeah, probably not.
Now, what if Logic does it?
You picked.
Logic.
Out of everyone, you picked Logic, who I haven't consistently listened to in like 3 years.
Yes, I did.
If he did it, yeah, I'll take Logic's underwear. Sure.
Because I'll be honest, I was going to say Chelsea Cutler, but I don't really want to. I feel like having people's underwear is a little weird.
I don't want Chelsea Cutler's under. Chelsea Cutler's she's like a big.
And you're
sister
already
to
like
me.
a stalker enough with her.
I'm not a stalker. And then after I just said she's like a big
with.
sister to me, that makes it sound like really parasocial. I just mean in like the metaphorical sense through her music.
Sure, dude. So
I feel like she's helped me through life. Kind of like
as
an
if
older
music
sibling
can
might.
do that. All right, let's not get unrealistic here.
Okay.
Music is literally just sound. It's not that serious, bro.
All right, then make our intro. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, I don't think I'd spend to help set up the stage. No, that goes extra.
To set up the stage, to get free labor. Well, not really free.
We're paying them to do labor.
Yes, exactly.
I don't
picked
think
up what
so.
I was
I would also be
down.
so anxious during the show that I'm like, fuck, did I put the cable? Did I move the cable over? What if she trips and falls? Oh,
if
God.
someone like wants to kill JoJo Siwa,
yeah. You like set
there's
something
a
up.
place to be.
FBI, when you see Mckenzie buy a JoJo Siwa ticket after saying that, I swear that's not what she's doing.
Maybe it is. Let's look at my predictions. Has it been Q4 yet? No, I have one more month. Never mind. We'll wait a whole. Actually, I shouldn't look at them. Sorry.
Has it been Q4 yet, Mckenzie? Q1 is ending. Q4
what is time?
for
Just
a
an
while.
illusion of our heads.
It's not for a while. How have you been doing though?
Well, I had to kill somebody right before this because somebody had to start the podcast without me. And I'm doing good. I'm finishing school forever this week,
Ooh.
which
So
is very weird.
this has always had. Every time you say that, there's like a interesting.
Every time
I
I
get that
say
no
this,
matter.
everyone's always like, "Are you excited or are you nervous?" Like, bitch, I don't fucking know.
No. What I was gonna say is like I think it's really interesting because you say like, oh, you're finishing school, and you usually accompany it with like a cat cry emoji or something. And
Whenever
I
I
just
talk
think
about school, I have a cat crying
I
emoji too.
think I think it's interesting what you're feeling, even though I don't know what you're feeling, because I think you've talked about it on here. If not, you can cut it out. You didn't want to go to uni,
Oh yeah, no, I don't want to go to uni. Never wanted to go to uni.
and now you're graduating it, so you
Yes.
made it.
The cat cry emoji is more like, wow, I've been here at 4 years and I haven't learned shit. Fucking wasting my money. Literally most useless 4 years of my life. I've learned probably like 2 things. And I'm not saying university
Whoa.
is useless. I'm just saying the school I went to is absolute dog shit.
But you're about to get a piece of paper that says you did
I'm
it.
about to get 2 pieces of paper. Get it right. Um,
My bad.
yeah. But it's just like, and then like right now, like I went into school for visual communications. And, like everything's like social media strategist, and I'm like, I didn't fucking study that, so I don't really know what any of that means. No one's really looking for like a photographer kind of vibe, and like Loki don't even want to do a photographer. Like I don't really just. In conclusion, I'm not saying school is bad. I'm just saying, for me, didn't learn shit. School was shitty. And I.
Oh!
You good?
The new Spider-Man movie just got announced. Spider-Man, brand new day, July 31st, 2026, exclusively in movie theaters. Wait, is there a July 31st or is this an April Fool's thing? I don't know what's happening. There is a July 31st. Oh my god. It's real. I'm so sorry for cutting you off. That was just breaking news. We just broke.
I'm putting in pop culture. I'll be the first one to tell anyone. This was, I feel like. Oh! This is Spider-Man IRL Spider-Man, not animated Spider-Man.
No. The new Tom. That's why I screamed. That's why I freaked out. The new Tom Holland movie is out next year.
That's cool. Anywho, so I feel like I'm not really like sad that I'm leaving university because like I don't give a shit about the people. I don't give a shit about the community. I don't give a shit about that. But I am sad about not having structure. If that, I knew that I'd be busy from September to like May or June, depending where I want, like depending if I'm high school, and then I know that I'll have summer, but then you don't really have summer anymore.
Yeah,
it's just work. I'm being put into the system.
Me personally, so far, I would recommend having a friend who randomly texts you someday and gives you a job opportunity in the field that you want to work in, because that's worked wonders for me so far.
Yeah, no, that's great for you. Really.
Yeah, I'd recommend trying that out.
I'm waiting for my text. I'll be waiting.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I don't know. It's just kind of like school's ending. Fun.
Yes. Do you have? I don't know if this is podcast content. Do you have like a
job? No.
I was gonna say like a timeline of like, are you like already looking for jobs or right after gonna be looking for jobs, or are you taking? Like,
everyone's already looking for jobs.
Are you giving yourself like one last summer and then?
No, I'm just kind of here.
Fair enough.
No, I like technically I would like to get a job, but like I don't really want to look for a job. And then also, my boyfriend's coming in August. So if I
Yeah,
get a
that's what I was
job,
just
I
thinking
want to
when
take
I
a whole
asked.
month off. It doesn't really work perfectly. So I'm just going to get a job after that. And, like, I don't really
Mm-hmm.
care. Like, everyone's like, oh, what you want to go into? I'm like, I don't really care. I just want a job. Like, I don't like, it could be
You just want to be able to
McDonald's. Like, I
live.
don't, yeah, like, I can't really function without money.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned. So because I can't really get a job until September, I'm thinking doing content more focused again to see if, but at the same
Mm-hmm.
time don't really want to do that because like I'm kind of over content, but like at the same time I don't want to step away from content, so why don't I
Mm-hmm.
just try the content because I do like posting videos and I have enjoyed streaming. It's just the TikToks I hate. I hate TikToks. But then if I get a job, I'll probably have to make TikToks, and it's just like, ugh. Anywho,
Anywho,
um, when was the last time we filmed this podcast? I forget.
last week actually.
Was it the 23rd or the 24th? Did we talk about a plane U-turn, or is that?
Nope, that's new.
Hey John, did a plane do a U-turn?
Yes, it did.
What?
What?
Talk about it.
Smoothest transition of all freaking time. We still got it. See, this is why the AIs can't replace us. Um, yeah. So basically, there was a United Airlines flight that was flying out of LA and it was going to Shanghai. Okay. And so imagine this. All
Okay.
right, you're going to Shanghai. It's a long flight. You board the plane. Everything goes smoothly. You take off. Okay. You're in the air. And then mid-flight, as you know, you're going. Maybe you've I don't know, gone to sleep, something like that, right? Uh 2 hours into the flight, they turned around and went back to San Francisco. And if you woke up after you landed, you might be real confused because you took off in LA, expected to be in Shanghai, now you're in San Francisco. uh but
Yeah.
yeah, basically, the pilot just didn't have their passport. They just they just forgot it.
But how did
And
they get through?
that's what I'm asking. Apparently they don't need it to like take off or something, maybe, or I don't know. I don't know how. But yeah, the pilot was just like, "Hey, I forgot my passport. My bad."
That's.
So
I would
then
be so pissed because,
so
like,
the, well, would you explain why would you do that? Explain why you'd be
because
pissed?
like the plane ride is kind of important, like the
Mhm.
timing a
Mhm.
lot of the times, and
Yes,
like
yes, it is.
yes, so like things can be delayed. People might have like things scheduled that will be delayed, and like other things could be delayed, and everything would be delayed.
Now, would you still be upset after receiving 2 meal vouchers worth $30 total?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Yeah, that's what they were given. Apparently, you were able to file a compensation claim, but no number was given, or any like
They should
you
have
weren't
refunded the
told you were gonna
whole
like get
plane.
anything. And you had to wait 14 days to even get any response on your claim, whether it got, accepted or not, this, that, the other thing. Um, and yeah, they got $30 total in meal vouchers across two, so it's two $15 meal vouchers.
Yeah, I say refund everybody.
Yeah, yeah, I'd be a little pissed off. I'd be a
I
little
would
pissed
be
off.
very pissed off. Because imagine that happened to you and Natalie still went and they couldn't check in their room now.
Yeah, yeah, for
Because,
2 hours. And then it's like that's the thing about, like, so when my flight was getting delayed and they offered compensation and stuff, no matter what the compensation you get, right? The compensation is usually tied to that airline because you'll get like credits for that airline or this, that. So then you have to fly that airline again, which is the airline that fucked you over. So then you run the risk again, you know?
yeah.
And then it's like not really compensation because they're still getting the money for it. Like it's because then you have to buy, because like if you want to use those meal vouchers, then you have to buy another flight through them. So like they're getting theirs.
I personally think that we should all use submarines.
Do you?
Uh huh.
Should we all live in like a yellow one, maybe?
I do believe we should all live in a yellow one. And then we can sing a song with it as well.
See, the thing is, you didn't put anything really in the
3,
topic, so I can't tell if this is a
2,
topic or if this is
3,
just like
2,
a
1. We
we
all
all
live
live
in
in
a
a
yellow
yellow
submarine.
submarine.
Yellow
Yellow
submarine.
submarine.
Yellow
Yellow
submarine.
submarine.
We all
This is the
live
most
in
confused
a
I've ever
yellow
felt filming our
submarine.
own podcast.
Yellow submarine. Have you ever had exhaustion? Now,
Yeah.
we have not talked a lot other than for the pod because I'm finishing school. And you
Yeah.
might forget how I act when I'm tired.
Nope. I have
No?
not forgotten.
Well, let me tell you. Let me give you what I like to call a mid-season trailer. What are your thoughts on mid-season trailers?
Another smooth transition in the books.
What can I say?
I fucking hate mid-season trailers.
Oh, shocking.
How do you feel about mid-season
Why?
trailers?
I've never watched anything with a mid-season trailer. I've actually stepped away from trailers. I feel like going in
agree.
blind is better. And you can really, connect with people that are blind. And also, I feel like...
Feels like a different vibe because you get to see the movie.
And I feel like Marvel movies really made me not like trailers because they just spoiled everything. And an example of me going into a movie with no trailer, actually going into a movie with a completely different idea, thinking it's a completely different movie, was A Companion. Because I thought, you guys don't know Jack Quint? Anyways, he plays Huey on The Boys.
Yeah, Jack Quaid.
He has like 5 movies coming out, and me and Nick went to go see Companion, but he also had that movie coming out where he doesn't have
Novocaine.
feeling.
Yeah,
Novocaine. Apparently that one's really
good
good
action
too.
Movie where he doesn't feel pain and he's trying to get his girlfriend back and he kills people.
I was told, I remember sitting in the movies, hearing about the movie, and being told that the movie's good by the people on the screen. And that was the only Jack Queen movie out. So, how do they know? Because it was a whole month before the Novocaine even came out. Anyways, continue what you were going to say. My thoughts, fuck trailers. We should get rid of them.
I think trailers can be done right. A recent example of that, in my opinion, is I went and I saw Mickey 17. And after watching the trailer for Mickey 17, I was very interested in the movie, and it didn't give really anything away because I didn't know what the movie was about still. But it gives you a general premise of it enough that maybe you're interested in it. So then I went and I saw the movie, and I thought it was a great movie. I didn't realize that it was a comedy. I don't know if it is a comedy, but it's a very funny movie. It's got some very obvious political comparisons that I know Mark Ruffalo has talked about. And yeah, I thought it was a great movie. And I think the trailer for that was done well. But I have been watching Daredevil. And Daredevil's been pretty great.
A Marvel show. What did I tell you about Marvel shows? They suck with trailers.
Daredevil has been pretty good so far. The initial trailer was pretty good. And then watching the show, it's been great, right? And one thing I never do, which I don't think Daredevil really does this, but one thing that I hate in shows just in general is when they do the next week on, and then they give a per episode trailer.
Yeah, no.
Because those
I do like the recaps though.
Yeah, recaps are fine, but per episode trailers where it's a trailer for the next episode, episodes are too small to where there's no way you can do a trailer on an episode and not give away too much information already. Just watch the episode straight up. And Daredevil hasn't done that, but what they did do is halfway through the season, they dropped a mid-season trailer. Now, you might say to yourself, well, Jonathan, just don't watch it. And that's fine, except for when the mid-season trailer low-key has some spoilers in it, and then people just screenshot it and then post a picture. So when you're scrolling, you just see a picture of it, and then you know
where his black suit came from?
No, that's another fucking beef that I have on set photos. We should be able to shoot and kill anyone taking photos on the set of a show or a movie. Oh
Now,
my God.
I have
Daredevil
the
has had so much
question.
information come out just from on-set photos.
Now, I
Sorry.
have the
Yeah.
question of what happened to filming a season while the season's still coming out. You know what I'm on about?
What do you mean?
Like, I swear back in the day for, like, shows,
Mm-hmm.
they'd be, like, filming while things be coming
I
out.
think I think they are doing that right now with Daredevil.
Oh!
They're either doing that right now with Daredevil, or people are pacing their on-set photo leaks really well.
Because, yeah, that's what I was, like, confused about. Because I thought, like, a lot of the time now, like, a show wraps, they all start to edit.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, I can't tell because the on-set photos have been like rolling in slowly as the season goes on. I assume they're still filming it. It also doesn't help that Daredevil, uh, which is one of the
films in New
strengths.
York.
Yeah, one of the strengths of the show is that it's grounded in New York, and one of the problems with the show is that it's filmed in New York. Um, but
Yeah.
I also hate when they don't actually film in New York. That's because there's some like rooftop scenes that you can tell they're just using like the volume or a green
Guys, The
screen, and it's like really
Boys
poorly
is
done.
for sure filmed in New York. Don't question it at all. Especially when you see your house in it.
In The Boys.
Yes, The Boys is filmed in Toronto.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I'll just be watching it and be like, I've been there. I know where they are.
I know where Homelander is right now.
However, while they are filming it currently, have not seen them. Very sad last season, will not be in it.
You're not gonna be in it.
Yeah, I'm sorry to break this news. But to be fair, I haven't watched the newest season anyways, so...
I did watch the newest season, and I don't really remember it.
Yes, that's my issue also with Andor. However, Andor was a really good season. It's just been a few years since the
No,
first season came out.
that's the thing. I think I said The Boys was good when I watched it, but I can't remember. I can't remember it. I don't know. The Boys is like, I don't know. I have like weird opinions on The Boys. I think The Boys is good, and I think it's fine, and I think it's a good show, and I like watching it. But it isn't something. It isn't a show that's like so good or something that I really retain the information. It feels like slop to my brain almost. It's like in one ear, out the other. I'm like entertained for now, but it's not something like Stranger Things where like I remember all the details of it and stuff like that.
I'm happy to know
Does
that a
that make
guy
sense?
fucking an octopus does not stay in your brain. That's good
Clearly,
to
it stayed in
know.
yours.
It's
Um,
traumatized me.
But yeah, so they dropped a mid-season trailer, and then everyone like posted screenshots from it, and it's like it's not it hasn't spoiled like plot points. I mean, kinda. There's stuff I want to say, but you haven't seen the show at all, so it's like weird. One thing that I do think that Daredevil has done really well so far is I think its integration into the MCU has been really good. I'm scared with where it's possibly going
Was his
because
name shown in the Doomsday trailer?
no, it wasn't yet. Thank God. I don't want him. I don't want
Hallelujah.
him in that. But yeah, so far, other than which I already told you, semi spoiler warning for Daredevil. Skip ahead a bit if you don't want to hear it. Um, Miss Marvel's dad is in the
Yes.
show,
This is a
and
big spoiler?
it's not a big spoiler, but it's like possibly a big spoiler. Like I don't know what they're doing with it yet because it was like he like appeared and I thought he was just gonna be like, oh, he shows up and that's it. But then he's in the entire episode, and then
Doing what?
so basically he works at a bank, and Matt is trying to ask for a loan, and then he's the guy that Matt ends up having to ask for a
And
loan.
they have a
And
whole episode
he sits down
dedicated to
and he sits
getting
down
a
he
loan.
like sits down and he's like, yo, can I get this loan? And then the dad is all like, look at my Funko Pop of Miss Marvel. Here is a Funko Pop of Miss Marvel. And it does a really seamless ad placement of look at this Funko of Miss Marvel. And then Matt leaves, and you're like, oh, okay, that's cool. They put that character in. And then the bank starts getting robbed, so then Matt goes back, and then the entire episode happens in the bank with the Miss Marvel dad. And then because of the series of events that transpires in there, Miss Marvel's dad invites him to dinner with his family, and he says like,
But
"Oh, I'd
Miss
love that."
Marvel isn't there because
She's in
she's in
California.
LA. Yes, with
I didn't know that
Kate Bishop.
because I didn't watch
I
that. I didn't watch the
also,
movie.
you know what's crazy? I also didn't know that. Um, Yet here I am knowing that. Like, I don't, like, I have not watched a single episode of Miss Marvel or Daredevil, but I know so much about it.
um, but yeah, other than that, I think the integration to the MCU has been done really well and like seamlessly and kind of subtly. Like there's a part where they're talking about vigilantes in New York, and they offhandedly mention, a guy slinging webs or
Spider-Man.
something, kind of like Spider-Man.
They don't
Um,
know Spider-Man.
there's a guy who is getting arrested for stealing, and while he's trying to think of ways to get out of it, he says like, "Oh, could it have been?" And fuck, I butchered it. I forgot the name of the alien, but it's the aliens that are in Secret Invasion, that like just disguise themselves as anyone. You know what I'm talking about?
KN. Sorry, I'm
Scrolls. There we
calling
go.
out Scully currently.
Oh,
Scully, stop saying that you're so skippily Rizzo alpha male in my Discord chat.
um,
Please. You're embarrassing me
scrolls
in
though.
front of my friends. Yes, you're
Yeah.
correct.
So he's like, could it have been a scroll? And they're just like, no, bro. How would it have been a scroll? You got arrested. like you're the one sitting in the jail right now.
No,
Like you.
he's on to something.
Um. So I think the integration like that's been really good, but I'm scared with how they're. I'm scared with what's gonna happen if Matt like becomes buddy buddy with Miss Marvel's family, and then I just don't want him in the Avenger movie. Just keep him in New York City in the streets. Just
You
keep
know
him
what
there.
I want to Marvel? Moon Knight. Where did Moon Knight go? Bring back Oscar Isaac. Bring back
He did such a good
Matt.
performance, and then they just like
Mark
left him.
Spector, not Matt Spector. You're mad.
Mark. Oh my God,
Yeah.
Mark S. Wait, Mark
What?
S. Be right back.
No. On that note, hey, funny seeing you here. Well, let me tell you about this brand new deal we have coming up in the Oh That Reminds Me community. Have you ever just been sitting there being like, damn, I really need to listen to something? And you're like, maybe a podcast. Well, do I have a deal for you? If you open your designated podcast listening website, preferably Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Podbean, you can listen to this podcast for free. I know, who would have thought? And it also comes out weekly. This is
Mark
actually
S. Mark S.
episode.
ate her innie and outie. If you know, you know.
This is actually episode 85. No, 86 of the podcast. That means you have 85 episodes to go back and to listen to.
Now, Mckenzie.
Hello there.
Oh God, she's been replaced by another AI.
What?
So you don't like trailers, right?
Yes.
How do you feel about AI trailers that aren't even real?
Is it in Studio Ghibli?
No, we'll get into that.
No.
How do you feel about AI trailers?
I don't like them.
Well, Warner Bros., Sony, and Paramount disagree. In the past, they've taken down AI trailers because it's for a fake movie that doesn't exist, right? And it's like false advertising, or we might think a movie's coming out and it's not actually. Um, well, they've all collectively, I guess, agreed now that instead of copyright striking the videos, they're just taking the monetization from the AI trailer videos.
Oh.
So they're now allowed to stay up. They just put claims on them and get money. And when asked about like people who are fooled by the trailers, he said, quote, "What's the harm?"
What's the harm of fooling
Oh,
people?
sorry. I mixed this up. There's a YouTube channel who pumps out AI trailers, and he said, "What's the harm in
No,
like
wait,
fooling
what?
people?"
What is a like? What are we like? The footage is AI, or
The
is it
entire
like?
the entire trailer is AI. It's not real.
But it looks realistic.
I mean, it's AI, so it's like
Like it looks
if you're a
AI
mom
realistic.
on Facebook, yeah.
I see. Because I thought for a second you meant like they're taking the footage and then just reorganizing it, like in AI, being like, take this movie but make it actually a soap opera about birth.
No, no, no. So basically, it's a channel that is called Screen Culture, and they just pump out
I
AI
run that
trailers.
channel. No, I'm
They
kidding.
just pump out like AI trailers to things. Like they posted the GTA 6 trailer too. Um, they posted a trailer for Avengers Doomsday. They posted a trailer for The Odyssey by Christopher Nolan. Like movies
Now,
that are just started filming, they're posting trailers for.
now my question is, how do they have such a following to get monetized?
They have 1.4 million subscribers
Why?
because people probably think these trailers are real.
You know what
And
I
by that I
hate?
mean my parents have thought these trailers were real before.
You know what I hate?
What do you hate?
People.
Yeah.
Just like, don't be stupid. Ever think about that?
Yeah.
Like, I feel
You'd
like
think
life
that's easy.
would be so much easier if everyone just had common sense and wasn't a huge asshole.
But you know what
Oh,
also
I've
makes
been such a hater recently. Like,
Yeah.
I hate my friend's boyfriend, and I had to do a whole project, and I've gotten to the point where I just shit talk him in front of her. I'm like, I know it's your boyfriend, but he fucking sucks. And that
And
was
she's
my
on her
TED
hater
talk.
shit.
I am.
She's on
I
her
am. I'm
hater
done.
shit.
I finished the project. I'm done with people. Get me out.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
She's cutting ties.
Now, do you have anything else to say about the AI trailers?
Well, I was gonna say, you know what else? You know what would be easier
What would be easier?
if you never had to use artists and you could just use AI all the time.
I mean, we would have had a logo by now if that was easier, but all the AI logos we got were kind of bad. But I made a logo, guys. Episode 100 is gonna go crazy. We're getting a whole
Let's freaking go.
rebrand. Season 2, gonna go crazy. People have been asking for a live podcast for episode
Oh,
100. People as in one person. But that one person,
let's go.
the idea stuck with me.
Let's go.
Would you be down for a live podcast?
I'm down. Yeah.
Let us know in the caption below. Oh, you thought I was talking to you?
In the caption below.
Um,
Guys, re-upload this with AI and caption it using Grok and let us know.
Guys, we need. I've been saying this. We're gonna have. See, I think the issue with our podcast.
I didn't think there was any issues. I love doing the podcast. But no, tell me
We
why you think the
need
podcast sucks and you hate it.
a video.
Yeah.
See, that's you said
Maybe.
that. See, the switch up's crazy, guys.
No, I was saying yeah, but I was saying yeah slowly while I thought about it. I don't watch
Like-
podcasts anymore, so I don't use the video.
Okay, well you switch it up, but like
I used to
think
only. Yeah.
about when you think of a podcast, you go fuck that hat guy. You don't know his name, but you know he
No,
wears a hat.
No, I don't think about a pod. I don't. Do they have a podcast or do they
That's
just sit and?
The clips that you see are from their podcast.
Dude, I just thought they sat in a room and made TikTok clips and pissed me off. That's what I thought they did.
No, that's
I
all
thought their
podcast.
professional
Those
job
are
was for that
podcast
was for
clips.
that guy to piss me the fuck off.
If you don't know who we're talking about, it's the Escape Pod podcast.
Don't shout them out.
Podcast. John hates the Escape Pod podcast.
No, I don't. I hate half of them.
There's two guys. Their names are
Actually, I just opened up their Twitter. I kind of hate the other guy too, but only when he dresses like a
Spider-Man.
preschooler.
I don't know who they don't have their name anywhere.
Well, the podcast is following both of them. It's Alex and Wafellow.
Damn, they get a lot of views. But
Guys,
they have.
let us know if you want to collab, guys.
Wait, are they not in the same room?
Is there a cut between them?
What?
Ew.
Oh wait, they are in the same room.
They are in the same room. They're not in the same shot.
Why?
Dude, why does he have the coolest Megatron figure behind him, bro? Oh, I hate him.
This one or?
Oh yeah, that one. Oh, I hate.
Anyways, this is what we should thrive to be like. So John, move to fucking Canada.
I was gonna say the problem is I can't move to your country. It's really hard.
Okay.
And we're not exactly friendly with each other right now.
What? Oh, our countries. I thought
countries,
you
meant
me and you. I was like, what did I do? I'm sorry I did the anime voice for that long. You know what I do?
You're watching an announcement video. You're not watching the podcast.
This is an announcement.
You're looking at pregnancy photos.
Sorry. I went to go to Wine About It because Wine About It's the only podcast I know that is not in person. But also the issue with it is that then I have to look presentable. And we both film this after work. And I don't know about you.
Well, I'm not going to be doing it after work anymore.
That is true. I don't know about you, but I am currently wearing my boyfriend's oversized hoodie with the hood fully scrumped up with my legs up.
Actually, weirdly enough, wearing the same thing. I'm also wearing your boyfriend's oversized hoodie.
I knew you guys saw each other in person.
I did message him the other day about something I wanted to do with him.
What?
I'd sent you the video too. I just didn't. I sent you the video, and then I was going to tell you to show it to him, and I was like, no, I'll just send it to him.
And on Discord?
No. I sent it to you on TikTok. It was a TikTok of this restaurant in Boston, and you can get a hot dog tower. And clearly, you don't watch the videos I send you. And
I don't. What the fuck are you on about?
Yeah, you just AI reply because you hate me and want me to die.
Okay, but the AIs are funny.
And Mckenzie AI replied for our 100th.
Okay.
TikTok
No.
Freaking.
Okay, if you guys don't know, TikTok
100 streak.
have streaks,
and hit the 100 milestone, and she freaking AI'd it.
I was like, oh my god, we're gonna hit 100 day streak. This has to be a good video to send, right? So I spent the whole day thinking of it. Literally every time I scrolled it, and I was like, I should go back to the roots. Because if you guys don't know, when John didn't have TikTok and I had TikTok, I don't know why he didn't have TikTok, weirdo. I used to download, save, and share him Howie Mandel TikToks. So I was like, for the 100th video, for 100th day streak, let me send him Howie Mandel. So I did that. And then he loses the streak that day.
I was very busy that day, and so I wasn't on my phone.
Watching Pokemon.
It was a really busy weekend. It wasn't just Pokemon. There was like PUBG and then Pokemon 2 and also like a bunch of other stuff.
Also, when did you... Oh, I found the hot dog tower in Boston.
Yeah, see, you don't watch the videos that I send you because you don't like me and you don't talk to me unless it's on the podcast. Anyways, I sent him the video of the hot dog tower and I said, need to duo a glizzy tower. And then he told me slurping down dogs left and right across from each other, split in shit, sounds like a dream.
That's my boyfriend. Yep.
But no, I'm in a Chelsea Cutler tour tee and jeans.
Okay, well, you look more presentable than I do. Okay. Well, anywho, I feel, would you guys, I know a lot of people listen to the podcast. Listening to the podcast would still be an option, but then, like...
Mm-hmm. Would we do the video on Spotify thing? Because there's some podcasts that I listen to that have video on Spotify.
John, we don't even get Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we do. I just don't know how to access it. we just press upload it.
But like, it's this weird part where it's like, I want to do a video part. Like maybe we could do like the power wash, like kind of vibe, but. At the same time, I don't know what clips I'm going to clip from this. I don't know what's, like, clip-worthy. Because Markiplier Player podcast. He had like a power wash podcast, but John has like power washed everything with Natalie. So I'll have to find another thing to do. Also, I feel like the power wash pissing would like piss people off. Oh, is it not? It was Jay Schlatt, not Markiplier. Wait, did I just? I think. Wait, shit, fuck. Was it? Wait, I'm so confused. Am I just making this up? Power wash podcast. I swear it exists, guys. Trust me. John also left me, so I'm just 2 years ago. Power wash pals. That's not it. Wait. This is a 2-year series that I've been thinking about right now. Wait. Have I just... Or is that just them power washing? Chatters, I'm confused. Chatters... No, this is Markiplier and J-Slat Power Wash Pals crossover. I'm not insane.
4 months ago.
From 4 months ago? Exactly. Anywho.
Damn idea stolen, 9 views 1 year ago.
Yeah. Anywho, I feel like our podcast could be fun with the video aspect and we could get more listeners, you know, better for networking and strategizing.
I figured out why you can't find it.
Why?
The video's taken down.
Oh!
I found it. I found the link in our DMs.
That's intriguing. That's suspicious.
It says this video is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated.
Not. Huh.
Got terminated for violating YouTube or Google's terms of service. Anyways, yeah. So what you're saying, I couldn't hear you that entire time.
I was just trying to. I spent the whole time looking for the video.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I couldn't find the video, but I think that a video aspect could be better for us.
I'd be down. I'm game.
He's game, and we might bring back the commentary on movies for the podcast night. Could be fun. Could be interesting.
What is podcast night? We're hosting a podcast
movie night. My bad. Now, John.
Yes.
2025 just started, but you know what's coming out in 2026? Let me tell you.
What is coming out in 2026?
I'm gonna name them all, and you tell me your top 3 most excited thing. Okay?
Okay.
Avengers Doomsday.
Okay.
Hoppers.
Okay.
Spider-Man 4, which you now know the name is, what is it? Beyond the Days? Spider-Man Beyond the...
Brand New Day.
Brand New Day. Moana 3. Masters of the Universe. Scream 7. Street Fighter. The Super Mario Bros. 2. The Odyssey. Shrek 5. That was for Shrek 5?
Oh.
The Hunger Games Sunrise of the Reaping. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my god, I love the Hunger Games. Oh my god, I can't wait to watch children murder each other. Jumanji. The Mandalorian and Grogu. Oh, sorry, I thought they mistyped there. Jumanji. Megan. That's not what it says.
Megan Minions. So it's like a horror movie take on the movie Megan, but instead of just being Megan, they're all minions.
Yes. Clayface. Ice Age 6. The Hunt for Gollum. Supergirl. Toy Story 5. That was the first part. Is Andy Project Hail Mary, or is it Andy
Wire Project Hail Mary? I think
that's the full. Okay, and then Fast 10 Part 2. No,
I mean it is Fast 10, but
and he's gone. Rest in peace, John. Hope that you can return one day today. Apparently, he does not think that family is the way to go. While we wait for John to return from the abyss, let me talk about the Hunger Games Sunrise of the Reaping. I love the Hunger Games Sunrise of the Reaping. I love the Hunger Games. Oh my god, the Hunger Games is amazing. Now, I can't spoil it, which is kind of annoying, but I just got to the part he got into the games, and like I could not put that book down. And why is it only 400 pages? You know, like when I read the Ahsoka book, which was less than 400 pages, that shit took me like a solid 5 years to read. But the Hunger Games book, I'd be like going through this for a month, and it's kind of cute because I made this little like book tracker in my agenda, and I got Ballad of the Songbirds and Snakes the month before Ballad of a Songbird. Sorry, Sunrise of the Reaping comes out, and then I got what's it called? And then I got Sunrise of the Reaping like a month, like right when it came out. So it's like exactly like a month apart from each other. But I don't know who I want to play Hey Mitch. Like I don't, you know, the original actor is great and everything. Don't really want what's his name? Woody Harrelson.
I think you're the
Hello.
problem.
Am I the problem? Because I've had full connection this whole time.
No, I blue screened and crashed, but I only do it when we're doing this.
Ow!
I have been perfectly. I've had 4 Chrome tabs of different live streams all going at the same time while playing a video game, and I'm fine. But I can't just sit in Discord and record this. Anyways, it's Fast X.
Part 2.
Yep.
Yes.
So what are my top 3 and what's your top
3? My top 3. Did he just blue screen again? Are you here?
I'm here.
Oh, your audio is doing that weird thing where it goes super quiet and super loud.
And now it's back.
There we go. My top 3. 1, The Hunger Games: Sunrise of the Reaping. I was just telling the viewers how much I love The Hunger Games and how I'm so excited.
By the way, I will tell you before you continue, there's a movie on this list that if you don't say it, we're like not friends. So
then
choose
it's
wisely.
The Odyssey. That is my next one.
Good.
And then it's The Mandalorian and Grogu. Actually, okay, if ignoring John going in there, it's The Hunger Games, Mandalorian and Grogu, then The Odyssey.
Okay, but The Odyssey does make top 3?
Yes, it does.
Good. My top 3 is The Odyssey, The Odyssey, The Odyssey. My actual
yes, go.
My actual top 3, if that's not allowed, is gonna be The Odyssey, and then see, here's the thing, it would be Hunger Games, but I still haven't seen the other Hunger Games one, so
we're gonna see it.
So it's
I'm
gonna
planning.
have to be...
Okay, so I'm thinking like next Sunday I have to do something, but it's Sunday the 13th. Wait, do I work Sunday the 13th? Wait, I think I would work Sunday the 13th. Fuck. Hold.
It's gonna be The Odyssey, then Spider-Man, Brand New Day, and then probably The Hunger Games.
But like The Hunger Games, like you don't really need to watch the first one to like get.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know, like they could have completely fucked up the new one, and like maybe they're just like not good at making the movies anymore, you know? So it's like I don't need to have seen it, but I don't know the direction they've taken the new ones, so I don't know if I like it.
Well, The Hunger Games isn't really the Ballad of a Songbird and Snakes isn't really focused on the games.
That's bro. The fucking
like what the
bitch.
Premise...
The last two Hunger Games movies ain't got the games in them either, and they're freaking.
No. There are games in it. It's just not from the person's POV. Like you know what the book's about, right?
Fuck no.
Oh, do you want to know? No.
I think I should go.
No.
I
want to watch it.
There's something I know. I know it has to do with President Snow. I don't know if he's the main character or if. I think her name is Lucy is the main character.
No.
Or if like someone else is.
It's Lucy Gray. Get it right.
Oh, my bad. I don't know if they're the main character. I have no idea. I know nothing. I've gotten no spoilers. So I don't know how.
That's crazy. I swear I've sent you edits. I think you knew.
Probably, but you didn't even watch the freaking hot dog tower video. So yeah, forgive me if I've forgotten the edits that I watched.
Man.
Anywho.
I don't watch
yeah,
that
that's
movie.
probably my top 3. I'm excited for the Odyssey more than all of them combined, though. I also think looking at that, shit, let me pull it up again. I think looking at those movies, it's like hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby sometimes, and like
you don't want to watch
Loki,
Toy Story 5.
2026. Other than a couple of the movies like the Odyssey, maybe Spider-Man, depending on how it goes, the Hunger Games movie. I think Clayface might be good, might be interesting. It's a DC movie. We'll have to see. It seems like this is the year of why are we making this? we're we're
Yeah.
still doing Avengers. We just got a second Moana. Now we got a third one.
Well, the
They're
second
bringing
Moana was actually a TV show originally.
they're bringing back Shrek with a Shrek 5. We're still doing Jumanji. We're
We're still
doing a
doing Fast and
we're doing a
Furious.
part 2 to Fast X, which was supposed to be the last one. Now apparently this is the last one. We'll see. We're still making Toy Stories. We're still making Ice Ages. Let it go. Um yeah, I don't know if The Hunt for Gollum will be good or not. I heard Rings of Power was bad. That's a show though.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Wait,
And
the
then I heard
Rings of
the
Power?
Rings of Power is the Amazon show. I heard that's bad.
Wait,
And then
for
I
what
heard
series? Just in general?
Lord of the Rings.
My mom liked it.
I heard it was bad.
I was told it was good.
The nerds on TikTok said it was bad, Mckenzie.
Well, they're nerds.
I just looked it up. It has an 84% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, but it has a
That's pretty
49
good.
but it has a 49% audience.
Yeah, and apparently Snow White, the live action, is the worst movie ever created.
Yeah, but that has a disclaimer on it saying it's being review bombed.
What? The
Snow White movie.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, big news. I believe it's Rotten Tomatoes. Either Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb. One of them put a disclaimer on their site that they've detected that the rating is being artificially tanked and to not trust the rating.
Is Snow White the live action called Snow White?
Shit, I don't know. Yes.
Huh. Who would have thought?
Oh, damn. Snow White's got a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes, but it has a 74% audience. By the way, I'm saying this, Rotten Tomatoes doesn't mean something's good or bad. You can enjoy stuff that Rotten Tomatoes says is bad.
IMDb has a 1.5 out of 10.
But yeah, I heard from one see, I'm saying I heard it's bad. I got one TikTok a while ago of someone complaining about like the orcs or something. But I heard it was bad. I think the anime movie didn't do well.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think that did well either.
Lord of the Rings anime movie. Yeah, it's got a 48% Rotten Tomatoes, 6.3 IMDb, 54% Metacritic, so like kind of mid. So I'm interested to see how The Hunt for Gollum will go, but we'll tune in if it's good or if I get curious. I will be watching Fast X Part 2, though. I will say that. We will be tuning into the finale. They're bringing The Rock back.
I'll have to tune in for like a lot more than just that movie if I want context.
Dude. Oh my god, they'd go so hard watching all the Fast and Furious movies in chronological order. Dude, that'd go so hard because it's not in release order.
I'm just not interested in watching Cars Zoom.
Dude, that's the thing. It's not even about watching Cars Zoom anymore. It's not even. They sent a freaking car to space and then it drove into a satellite and crashed into it because it was about to upload some.
Like what?
No, that's the Mega Minions movie. That's a different one.
Oh yeah, sorry, Megan.
Yeah, that's Megan Minion.
We have time for one more topic because our apologies will not be another 2-hour episode because your girl is sleepy and she has an exam in the morning. So, Morgan Wallen? Who the fuck is he?
Wait, do you want to? Oh, fuck. Here's the problem. We can do that, or I can get into my work drama.
Oh, but fuck the work.
Both
drama.
of them will expire by next week.
I thought the work drama would go more in depth.
Actually, yeah, I guess the work drama I can go more.
Just Morgan Wallen. Write work drama in the chat.
Yeah, I'll reread it.
Give a little mid-season teaser for the people.
Oh, mid-season trailer for my work drama.
Yes.
I got in the middle of a attempted romance between two people I'm not even friends with.
Oh.
And there's a hunt for my head, and I have destroyed friendships.
I'm intrigued. We'll know more next time.
I didn't mean to. Anyways, Morgan Wallen. He is a country singer. If you don't know, he has a song with Post Malone. I have some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. you also don't know, in 2016, he was arrested for DUI. In 2020, he got arrested for disorderly conduct. In 2021, he used the N word. In
What
2024,
the
he threw a
fuck?
chair off a roof while he was drunk and got in trouble for reckless endangerment. Yeah, so he's a pretty great guy.
Oh, he's from Tennessee. He's
He's
from
he's a
Sneedville, Tennessee,
he's a
USA.
he's a country boy.
I
He is a
know.
freaking country boy. And that goddamn country boy, he got on Saturday Night Live. Did you know that?
I after the show ended, I definitely heard it.
He got on Saturday Night Live, and Mckenzie, you tell me what he did at the end of Saturday Night Live.
So if y'all ever watched Saturday Night Live before, basically at the end of Saturday Night Live, the host goes, "Thanks for watching," and then they all
Yep.
get really happy because Saturday Night Live is all live. Well, most of it is live, and it takes a lot of effort and a lot of work because everything's filmed in the week. It's a lot of very stressful things, a lot of like effort and time. So they're rewarding each other. They're
They used
happy.
to have cocaine to do that, but you can't do that no more.
Yes. Now, Morgan Wallen,
Morgan Wallen. Yep. Morgan Wallen.
He
said
once
he
the
said
episode
last night we let the liquor talk.
Yes, he just walked off. He did not stay to say congrats. He actually walked into the camera. Like not like physically into the camera, but he went straight at it. And this caused some kerfuffle.
This started a big kerfuffle, most of it political. Now the reason being is because after he walked out of that show, right? You see him walk out at the end. He posted a photo of a private jet, and he said, "Get me to God's country." Trying to say that goddamn New York City ain't God's country. He's got to get back to God's country, right? And now here's where it got political. The show Saturday Night Live famously a little left leaning, right? Kind of liberal, okay?
Kind of left, very left.
It's liberal, all right. Morgan Wallen, he said the goddamn N word back in 2021, all right, and he's a country boy. I don't think he's liberal, all right. Maybe we're just judging a book by its cover, but something tells me he leans a little different direction. And I'm not talking about the way his penis goes. I'm talking about his freaking political background.
Anyone was thinking that.
All right. Now, so immediately everyone was saying that he was being goddamn political and that he's being a little bitch. Okay. And so then everyone started freaking fighting over it. All right. Kenan Thompson, who is a cast member on SNL, he said, I thought maybe he had to go to the potty or something. I can't. I feel like I can't do my normal voice now. It's like kind of southern still. It's like creeping in. I don't know what goes through people's minds when they decide to do stuff like that. I don't know if he understood the assignment or not, or if he really was feeling a certain kind of way. You see somebody before you get a chance to say hi or goodbye or anything like that, they just dip in. We're so used to everybody just turning around and high-fiving us, everybody saying good job, good job, good job. So when there's a departure from that, it's like, I wonder what that's about. Now, Variety reports that him exiting was actually an accident and not meant as a diss. They said that was the way he entered and exited the studio all week during rehearsal and camera blocking, so he wasn't thinking about being on camera when he strolled off the stage. Now, that I can actually understand. But if it were that way, why would he get on it? Why would he post a picture of his private jet and say, "Get me to God's country"? It feels a little more motivated. You know
There's
what I mean?
a lot of questions, yeah.
There's a lot of questions. You know, it's not a question. He said the N word back in 2021, so
that is true. And he apparently did say that he pleaded guilty for throwing the chair.
Oh, he did that shit.
Yeah.
He did that shit. He also said, "Last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it. And he told me that you wish I were somebody you never met. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet." That's what he said.
That's crazy.
So that's what happened to that country boy. But this country boy, he's going to see you next week with some goddamn work drama.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate you listening. Sorry. We appreciate you listening to the podcast. We post this podcast every single Tuesday, and we hope to see you guys in the next one.
Hold on. Let me get in my outro position. Hey guys. Thanks for listening this week. I really appreciate it. And
maybe you could rate us 5 stars. Anyways,
That would be pretty PogChamp. Kill
we
me.
post every Tuesday, and we haven't missed a day yet. So hopefully we stay on that.
And we hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.